Hello, and welcome to this week's version of the Bannouncements. I'm your host, Brittany O'Connell, and today we're going to start off with our reminders. Just a reminder to 12s, please make sure to submit your student presentation topics as well as the common commitment that they connect to by next week. You can email them to us, whatever, talk to us in person, it doesn't matter, it just helps us schedule them. And today, our first guest is Melanie Armstrong, and she's going to be giving us a lowdown on what's going on here at Lynchburg College. Let's welcome Melanie.
Hello, Brittany.
Hello. Welcome. What's going on?
Thank you. Not much. All next week is going to be tabling for Hike for Haiti. It'll be from 11 to 2 on 3rd floor of Drysdale. If anyone's interested, talk to Ann.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And our next guest today is Michael Wirtz, and he's shooting from our satellite location. Over to you, Michael.
Thank you, Brittany, and good evening. Some announcements we have for some events going on here around campus and also elsewhere in the community. The Lynchburg Grows Veggie Van is still in need of volunteers, so if you would like more information on that, you can contact Brittany. We also have the 4th annual Race, Poverty, and Social Justice Conference coming up, which will be held here at Lynchburg College on November 4th. If you would like more details, you can ask myself or Ann after the meeting. Brittany's email yesterday included a few links with more details. If you would like to sign up as a volunteer, there's a Survey Genius for that, and if you would like to register as a participant, there's also a link for that as well. We hope you're enjoying tonight's meeting. Back to you, Brittany.
Well, thank you, Michael, for those wonderful pieces of information. Hopefully our barn owners will take advantage of that. And finally, our last guest today is Kayla from Quad, and she'll be telling us about the good shit and bad shit that's going on in the world today. Let's welcome Kayla.
Hey, hello. Nice to have you again.
Thanks for coming.
Alright, so we have some bad shit and we have some good shit today. So the bad shit is happening in Yemen and the conflict that has been occurring over the last few years. This past weekend, a Saudi-led coalition actually had an airstrike on a wake of one of their leaders. Over 155 people were killed, which is really bad shit. And on top of that, it's affecting our relations with Saudi Arabia, which is going to affect economy and oil and everything else over there. So the airstrike was not only bad because of the people, but it's also going to affect politics later on. However, the good shit is that even though the FARC peace agreement in Colombia was not signed or agreed upon by the people, the president is still helping those affected. So he's actually donating all of his money from the Nobel Peace Prize that he won to the victims of that conflict.
Wow, thanks for sharing all this information with us. It's always a pleasure to have you on my show.
Thank you for having me.
And with that, that's it for your announcements today. Have a good day.